attempt number 11-7. Okay, so I spent my evening building the analog out of cardboard the way I envisioned it, and I'm going to give you a quick little tour of that and then give you some thoughts on why I'm probably not going to build it this way. So let's start at the back door, and this will be the kite cabinet, and I can go bigger because I've found a different way to do the bikes. I had originally planned on running the bikes this way, but since I moved everything forward to move the bed forward, I can put the bikes this way, and then I put the fork mount on the back of this bench. So in case you hadn't caught that yet, this is the back of a bench. We'll go around to the side. So two benches. We'll have a table in the middle of some sort, and then a window here, the TV here, another window over there next to the kitchen area, and the MaxxAir powered vent fan will go back here. I haven't decided if I'm going to replace that with another MaxxAir fan or just leave it as it is. They're the exact same size, so I wouldn't have to do anything structural here. Can you see that? Okay, I wouldn't have to do anything structural here to accommodate another MaxxAir fan. I will have to do something here. I'll have to put some cross members in there to support it. Up above here, we've got the frame for the bed in the up position, and I will have some sort of a vertical here on all four corners that will support the whole bed. The bed can't be suspended from the actual ceiling. It'll have to be suspended from a framework. So I'm thinking this will be like 1x6s and then 2x2s drilled into the walls for support, and all of that structure will support the weight of the bed. And then there will be, so when the bed is in the up position, the straps for the bed will come across and down to the winch, which will be probably under the floor over here or in a little cubby over here. There'll be four straps on the bed. The portion that's closest to this wall will have the straps on the very outside, and then the portion that runs the length across will be as close to this window as possible. There will be a framework built out here to support the bar that the winch will pull up and down, or to hide the bar rather. The bar will go behind some sort of a wall there. Haven't figured out it entirely yet, but that's the system that I have in mind. So table, two benches and a table, and then over here in the front we'll have the kitchen area. I didn't go into a lot of detail here. I suspect it will be completely different than this, but I just wanted to mock up, what the kitchen area could look like. Go a little bit taller than a standard kitchen because I'm a little bit taller than standard. Haven't figured out whether or not I'm going to reuse the old countertop from the van or not, but this is definitely where the kitchen's going to be, I think. So back to why I probably won't build it this way. All right, number one, looking at the benches. The number of times that I had more than two people in the van for more than 10 minutes, I can count on one hand. So I don't need two benches that could fit 6 people around a table, because there won't be 6 people in here around a table ever. So I could probably make better use of this area. I did think about having another sleeping section for the granddaughters when they come with me, but the bed up above is a queen size bed. I would only ever have one granddaughter with me at a time, and if we're going camping, like legit camping, there'll be in a tent outside anyway. and if it rains or whatever, then they could come in and sleep on the on a bench or whatever. But so I'm going to rethink this a little bit more. I'm going to sleep on it a couple of times. Maybe I'll play around with moving these benches around and figuring out what else I could do. But I've got so much space to use, and nothing saying I've got to do it any one particular way. I had thought about doing up here, the space between the edge of the bed and the wall, doing a cabinet system that drops down from the ceiling, and I could do that using the same support framework as what the bed has, but then I couldn't put the TV here, so I won't do that. I'll probably just do something small that tilts down, and I have my clothes up there or something. We'll see. Do something that tilts down this way rather than this way, so the short way rather than the long way. Thought about buying a small window air conditioner and putting it up in the front of the kitchen, and making it stealth so that the air conditioner uses small vents to the outside, and then a hose for the water, for the condensation hose. Maybe. We'll see. I've never really felt the need to have an air conditioner. Usually when I'm out when I was out with the van, by the time it was time for bed, I was exhausted, and there was nothing keeping me from going to sleep. I don't care how hot it was. And it'll probably be the same thing with the trailer. With the insulation in here, I've checked the temperature a couple of times, a couple of different days, and it's usually right around the same temperature inside as it is outside. That's without any airflow, everything closed up for the whole day. It'll be 92 degrees outside. I'll come in here, it'll be 91.4 or something. Once I put the vent fan in and get some electricity moving some air around, that'll come down to whatever the temperature is in the shade. So if it's 92 degrees in the sun and 85 in the shade, it'll be 85 in here. That's the way it was in the van anyway, and I suspect it'll be very similar in here. That's it. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna sleep on this a couple days and come back to it and play around some more. Nothing but time.